And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And the Clippers starting five. We've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jones. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Bamba in at the five. And for Toronto, the guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Bob Williams is out there with Barnes. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Quickly against Porter. Takes the 13-footer. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Barnes. No good on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. From 13. Rebound by the Raptors. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
And he knocks down the first one. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions, makes defending a much easier prospect.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Ayton, the pass to Williams. That's a 2 from Barnes. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of the center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Leonard after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Leonard dishes to Bamba. Passes it to Leonard. Over Barnes. They grab their own miss. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Quickly looking it over. He feeds it to Williams. Over Jones. Williams can't hit. Clippers trail by 4. Harden the pass to Porter. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Out to the wing. Bamba. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Bamba's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, still working on his jumper. But you can see Bamba has the touch to score from there.
Ayton kicks to Barrett. Ayton trying to break free. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Raptors leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ayton, the pass to Quickly. Leonard against Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
2024, Brent, was a momentous year for Scotty Barnes. His first All-Star appearance.
Well, Kevin, an amazing accomplishment for such a young player, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. There's been so much exploratory with Scotty Barnes. What I'm interested in the maturation process is when Scotty makes winning the most important thing, where he's pushing his teammates and taking on responsibility. That's when he's going to cross over into superstardom.
And the first one at the line is good. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, an all-star in year 3, Scotty Barnes has been an immediate impact player. It is not easy to do.
Here's Harden. Up again. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Toronto leading by 4. Now the Raptors moving it up. Barnes can't get it to go. Unloads. Los Angeles with another miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Floats it up for Williams and finished off by Williams.
Oh, look at that rim after that Williams jam. It's still swaying.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Clippers. Over quickly, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Back to Quickly. Pass to Ayton. And Bamba pulls it down. Clippers trail by 4. Outside, Batum. Now Porter. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Inside, here's Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not maybe the best thought to try to out-physical Robert Williams.
Porter against Quickly. And the pass to Batum. Off target with his 3. Toronto leading by 6. Here's Barrett. Yep, it counts. Barrett's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And finished off by Porter.
Each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
Pass to Ayton. Quickly against Porter. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, in that one,
some changes. Powell comes in for James Harden. And Bones Highland subbed in for Porter. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Barrett. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Highland finds Powell. Got a piece of it. Here's Mitchell. A 14-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Pass to Barrett. Here's Bassett. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim. A steal. Stolen by Bamba. Mitchell against Highland. To the middle. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Raptors.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Edey. No scoring in this one. It's Barrett on the wing. Guarded by Powell. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Raptors making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Now here's Powell. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Charlotte. Back to Highland. Takes the 3. They get it back.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And here's a look at some numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
14 fouls.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Shooting 2. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both.
Man, they are just living at the line.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers, trailing here by 8. Gets to Batum. That's a 2 from Powell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Mitchell against Highland. Pass to Edey. Over Jones. Hits the jumper.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Highland passes to Powell. Driving the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
That ability to shoot is going to give Norman Powell some driving lanes with which he can exploit.
It's his first trip to the line.
Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Shepard, defended by Mann. Murray outside. The pass to Bessie. Now, here's Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Highland. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Highland with it. He picked up 15 points in their last one against Charlotte. Over Mitchell. Highland finds Batum. And it's blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. 5th, the Raptors.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Passes to Shepard.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Highland. Batum scanning the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like it, Powell, just being aggressive, making the D overcommit.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Raptors.
The line for 2.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And he makes the first.
Now, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Donnie's checked in for Highland. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Toronto leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
For Toronto. Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Powell against Murray. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Fernando. And another shot. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 8. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Powell in the high post. Murray on him. Batum for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And Batum can still knock down threes. He gives you that kind of gravity that the offense relies on.
Here's Mitchell. Outside for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Clippers trail by 5. It's Powell on the wing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dunn dishes to Jones. And it's blocked. Mitchell against Dunn. And here is is Mitchell. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Powell for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories. But I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Man on the wing. He's paired with Leonard. Jones is out there with Bamba. And it's done in at the point guard position. Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Here's Quickly. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn passes to Man. It's good. This game is all even.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Raptors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Quickly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Quickly's got his first 2 points.
Working inside quickly with good spatial awareness, sensing all things around him.
Here's Man, quickly covering. Man gets the bucket. Man's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Barnes up top. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Edey. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Leonard looking over the floor. Over Barnes. And the shot is long.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Toronto. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bones Highland is checked in for Terrence Mann. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So, kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Done. Count that one.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Raptors making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Leonard against Barnes. Moves back up. Massey, the pass to Barnes. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Wow, the Claw doing what he does best, using that length on the defensive end.
Here's the pass to Dunn. Leonard against Barnes. Leonard kicks to Bamba. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Aiken.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The first one falls. James Harden, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. That one is no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Here's Ayton. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Jones. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Barnes outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Toronto. Outside, Jones. Outside, Leonard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The Raptors shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Down low, here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. He's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
Now, here's Leonard. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Charlotte.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Porter's checked in for Los Angeles. Up top, Barrett. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard, the pass to Highland. Over quickly. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Raptors with the lead. Misses from close range. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Tries from 10. It's tipped. And he stays with it. Now here's Leonard. Defense right on him. He hits that shot. His first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
Kawhi, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
Quickly the pass to Massey. He dishes it to Barrett. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Harden. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that is what Harden does. Draws fouls, hits shots, and makes plays.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Barnes. Shepard comes in for Barrett. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Quickly.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
For Toronto, they shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
For your Raptors, Davion Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Robert Williams is checked in for Toronto. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. The Clippers trail. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Mitchell, this is to Williams. Murray against Harden. Mitchell outside. Dishes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Porter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Highland against Mitchell. Passes it to Shepard. And here is Williams. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Mitchell. They get it back. Clippers trail by 3. Now Highland. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The offensive rebound. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, you see how Williams gets his points. So many of them come off of teammates' missed shots.
Here's Highland. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Ayton. The drive by Mitchell. Outside for Murray. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Harden. Now here's Porter. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Toronto leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Left side, Williams. Pulls up on the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And maybe a little surprise, a jumper there from Robert Williams.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Toronto. Bruno Fernando comes in for Robert Williams. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Bones Highland. Now here's Porter. He has 6. The shot by Powell, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Porter against Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Murray. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Hangs in the air. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Bamba.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Here's Edey. He averages about 5 points a game. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Powell. He's got 5. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Murray, good.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Powell. Rebound by Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Mann. Not going to go that time. Murray with the defensive effort. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mitchell against Porter. Edey gets the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Mann. His last outing, he had 18 points. Out to the right wing. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Toronto leading by 14. Murray outside. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He shot 5 of 6 in the foul line.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Jones checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Porter. And Mitchell drops them both. Clippers trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Powell with it. He's got 5. Looking to end the run, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Powell. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Deron Lou. Deron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we haven't made shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Deron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all R.J. Barrett in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And Kenny, what did you think about the Clippers?
Right now, they're shooting in the low 30s from the outside. In today's style of perimeter offense, that's not enough to force defense to expect. They have to work on getting better quality shots.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the perimeter, it's Barrett and Barnes. Andre Ayton out there with Williams. And it's quickly in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 5 on the clock. Releases. Bamba. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
Bamba kicks to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Porter. Toronto grabs the miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Barnes against Leonard. The 9-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Quickly's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And that one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 19.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for R.J. Barrett. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up.
Take a break.
He's really delivered.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bamba. And Bamba drops them both. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Barrett. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Barrett's got 14.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Jones. Still scoreless.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Ayton throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Porter. He's got 6. Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's Leonard. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And Porter, here we go. Lock at 6. Stolen by Quickly. And here we go. Barnes passes to Ayton. Bamba with the block. And he recovers it.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Barrett driving to the basket. And Barrett slams it in.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And here's Barnes for 3, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Porter dishes to Harden. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Quickly against Porter. Oh, Ayton in position.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Here's Quickly. The Clippers getting the bucket. And here is Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Barrett, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Barrett hanging tough On that play, he gets the shot off, and he just stuck to the play.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Charles Massey, he's checked in for Williams. Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bones Highland comes in for Kevin Porter. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Harden kicks to Bamba. Pass to Highland. Makes it off the glass. Highland's got his second basket.
Great job of patient in close to the rim. The slender guard Highland not afraid of the taller defenders down there.
Barnes bounce pass. Here's Barrett. They get it again. Passing no good. Clippers trail by 21. Pass to Harden. Back to Highland. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Number one, the Raptors.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
First one falls for him.
Well, from the moment Bones entered the NBA, he's been lighting up the scoreboard, and every team wants a scoring guard like that.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Bruno Fernando's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Quickly. And then for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Bamba. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7. They get a hand on it. Now Batum. The pass to Powell. That one wide left. Raptors leading by 20. Outside, Barrett. Passes it to Bassey. Highland passes to Dunn. Powell against Barrett. The shot by Powell, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. From 10 feet out, and Jones sends it back. Here's Powell. Count it, good. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Always been a big part of Nicholas Batum's game is that court vision and passing ability.
Pass to Murray. Here's Bassett. Outside Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Fernando. And Jones sends it back. Barrett against Powell. Jones. And Jones sends it home.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Barrett the pass to Fernando. Trying to get something going. And Jones sends it back. Here's Dunn. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barrett dishes to Mitchell. Murray outside. Here's Fernando. Good D by Jones.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Mitchell kicks to Barrett. Takes it from 10 and off the glass. That one's good. Barrett's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint.
Shepard comes in for R.J. Barrett. And then for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann subbed in for Highland. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Powell. Here's Leonard. Edey with the rebound. Raptors leading by 16. Over in the corner, Shepard. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Feeds it to Dunn. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Dunn's got 5 now.
Well, this is the next step in evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Now the pass to Shepard. The 10-footer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Clippers making a change here. Bamba's checked in.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And it's the Clippers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Passes it to Powell. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Edey. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Fernando. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Murray. Great D that time from Powell. Clippers trail by 14. Dunn outside. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Murray. The shot, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Dunn looking over the floor. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. Dunn's got 8 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Edey. Covered by Bamba. Here's Fernando. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one misses. Clippers trail by 13. Dunn with it. He's got 8 at the elbow. Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Mitchell outside. Over Jones. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Okay, just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing, keep getting shots. That's all right. They block a couple shots in the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. It ain't going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves.
Kevin, he wants his guys to just slow down a bit out there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Kevin Porter. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's man in at the 2.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Quickly against Porter. Williams passes to Quickly. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Robert Williams. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Norman Powell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. It's checked in for Shepard. And so Powell nails both of them. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Quickly against Porter. Back to Quickly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now, man. And Barnes sends it back.
Ooh, the swat by Barnes. He's got that ability to put up big block numbers.
14 feet away. And Bamba pulls it down. Clippers trail by 9. In the corner, Powell with it. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Barnes sends it back. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Yes, Scotty Barnes doesn't look fast, but don't question his speed with those long strides in transition.
To the inside. Powell, that's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And the first one drops.
You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And so Barrett nails both of them. Clippers trail by 13. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Mann passes to Jones. On the wing, Porter. 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Nailed from three-point land. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And the Clippers call time here. You know, whether he's coming off the bench, send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
Here's Barnes. No good that time. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Mann. Rebound by the Raptors. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Quickly against Porter. Going inside. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Barnes looking around. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Quickly, that's for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Quickly's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Porter, here we go. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
Good on both. And here is Quickly. And there's the pass to Barrett. That one doesn't go. Good D by Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Ayton. Here's Barnes. Outside Williams. Harden against Barrett. 5 on the clock. Bamba with the block. Here's man, covered by Barnes. Bamba dishes to Porter. From downtown, rebound by Williams. Raptors leading by 12. Up top, Barrett, guarded by Harden. 8 feet away, and Jones sends it back. Passes it to Porter. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Porter's got 10 points in just the second half. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Just 5 on the clock. Barrett for 3.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
On the wing, Harden. Back to Porter. Here's Bamba. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Raptors leading by 10. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Hits it from 3-point range. Quickly's got 10 points in the quarter.
Laser focus from Quickly. As soon as he saw that pass coming, he was going to fire.
Porter passes to Jones. Now, man, covered by Barnes. Pass to Harden. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Now here's Barnes. Outside Williams. On the wing quickly. There's the dish to Ayton. Can't connect from short range. Clippers trail by 10. Here's man. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Quickly. The shot missing. Nice D from Porter. Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Harden, no good. Raptors leading by 10. Barrett kicks to Quickly. Outside Williams. Back to Quickly. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Harden against Barrett. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. And he gets the bucket. Barrett's got 24.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Harden against Barrett. Man with it. He kicks it to Porter. And they pick up 2. Porter's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And the Raptors call time here. And Brent, you know this being in an NBA front office. Last season, the Clippers deemed Terrence Mann untouchable. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Emmanuel Quickly.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim. And put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now here's Ayton. Murray outside. Back to quickly. Over Porter.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 12. Feet away. Bank shot. No good. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. That shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Murray with the defensive effort. Raptors leading by 12. Floats it up for Williams. And the slam by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Powell, the pass to Porter. Shot from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Porter's got 14 points now in the second half.
And we know Kevin Porter Jr. is capable of having big nights, and the way he's playing, this could be one.
And Ayton throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Porter against Quickly. The pass to Ayton. Now Murray. Looking to end his cold spell. Williams dishes to Murray. Out to Barrett. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Barrett's got 26 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Yeah, Barrett is a strong finisher, so don't expect a little bit of contact to stop him cold.
At the line for two, R.J. Barrett.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Barrett nails both of them. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Highland. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.